Hey yo, a little bit of everything podcast. Luck is in the building. You know, I do this to myself quite often. I like to drink smoothies first thing in the morning. You know what I'm talking about? And I always run out of like bananas or yogurt, or I got to piece together some fruit. Like today, nigga straight ran out of bananas. Because I thought I had one sitting up there for the slender ready to go. Man, I grabbed that thing. That thing felt like liquid inside. It was done. But it wasn't black, though. I don't understand how that happened. Maybe the heat might have did something to it. Anyway, I was able to put it together, you feel me? Because that's what I do. I put things together at the spur of the moment when nobody else can do it. Luck can do it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo. That boy Teflon dined and caught the Rona, huh? And the jokes been flying, boy. Big funny last night when that first hit the news. You know what I'm saying, man? That's just what you shouldn't. In the words of the great Cat Williams, you shouldn't have been talking shit. Now look what happened to you. Now look at you, Rona'd up. And, man, you know, he was so disrespectful towards Chinese people with the Kung flu and the Chinese flu, like disrespectful levels of petty. You feel me? And now look at him. He was up there on the presidential debate the other day with Biden talking about, he always has this big mask on. You can see him from 200 feet away. Now look at you. Look at how God do. The game is the game. Okay, it's going to always come back on you one way or another, where it work in your favor or it fuck you in the end. The game is always the game. It's going to always come back and show you what time it is. But, buddy, yeah, man, so they got to be quarantined for 2 weeks. And you know, man, them conspiracy theories are flying. He don't want to do no more presidential debate, so he faking like he got the Rona. The next presidential debate, I believe, I read last night, is 2 weeks from yesterday. So he should just be getting cleared when it's time to get out there and do it again. What's another one I seen? He quote unquote caught the Rona to come through with the vaccine that cures it, so everybody will vote back for him again. You know, the 5G conspiracy theorists can pop back up. Like, them conspiracy theories are just, I guess they're just normal at this point, because everybody is always somebody, an outlier somewhere, that just can't take whatever it is for what it is. And I'm not saying I believe every single thing that get put in front of me, but I mean, why does everything got to have something else behind it? Like, everything. Out here, if you're out here in California with us, especially in the Bay Area, we got a lot of fires going on. We got the fires going on right now, and there's people who got conspiracy theories about that. Talking about they're purposely trying to kill people with the wildfires. Nigga, not that many people really live in Napa where all this grass and tree and brush and droves and droves of grapes. There's not many people living up there, you know what I mean? So I don't know how unless the smoke inhalations, how they're trying to get rid of people. But yeah, the conspiracy theorists, man, you gotta love it. But Teflon dime, man, he done caught the Rona. And like I said, them jokes was flying last night, and they were quite hilarious. I mean, it's just funny for him. For him to, as much shit as he talk about knowing everything and tremendous amounts and Ah, man, life is good, ain't it? It's all good, man. You can't knock that. But you know, and that presidential debate, while we here, was a goddamn travesty, a shit show. Terrible. And it's because of him. It's just the way he is. It's just the way he gets down. He lowers. He's one of them people that you have to almost stoop to his level to make it even seem like you gaining some ground. But the problem is, if you stoop to his level, he's gonna look cool. He wants that. He likes it when people are running with his energy. You feel me? When you get down to where he trying to get to, when he got low. What do you call Biden's son? I didn't hear him call him a cokehead or crackhead, but he basically called him a cokehead that got kicked out of the military. And like, he wants to go low. And even if Biden was just trying to just keep it political, like, all presidential debates got some form of petty in them, okay? From back to Clinton, to Obama, to Bush, it's always some form. You got to throw some form of petty in there just to kind of, stir the pot a little bit. And you normally throw petty in there with some of the things that they've done in the past, like political-wise. Not so much necessarily their personal life, but not with Teflon Don, man. Teflon Don don't care. Teflon Don gonna come at you expeditiously with the petty. But yeah, it was funny as hell, but funny is not a good thing when you talk about politics. You know what I mean? I surely wish Dave Chappelle show was around to reenact that, because that was hilarious. But it's not a good thing. You feel me? And I know it's a lot of people out here who feel like, well, Biden has done this and he got Kamala Harris and she against this. But listen, man, Donald Trump is a full-blown jackass, racist. I don't care how you feel about Biden and Kamala Harris. There is no way that man should be reelected for president. So do what you got to do to make sure that don't happen. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have been president in the first place. And I think a lot of people, I think I talked about this on the last podcast before that, whatever, that, a lot of people, I think it was the podcast before, a lot of people, or previous podcasts. Anyway, get to the point, Lamar. A lot of people was cool with the business acumen of him being a president. Presidents have always, for the most part, been political. Strictly politics. They have been in politics their entire adult life, and now they become president. And so a businessman might have been a different kind of shit. No, nigga, it was horrible. Let's not do it again. Let's not even try it again. Let's not even play with it again. Let's leave it where it's at. We had a good run. It was 4 fucked up old years. And now let's get back to the real regular shit, huh? But, good old Teflon Don, man. Yeah, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. So, my last podcast, towards the end, we was talking about going on vacation as a first date, right? Now, for all intents and purposes, you get somebody's number, and y'all, well, now I can start from DMs, and you flirt shit, you get the number, you flirt shit, drop, little sexual innuendos and things of that nature. And then, you get to a point where you want to kick it. Okay? Again, like I said, I'm never going to I'm not flying out of town with you somewhere as a first date. It's just not what we're going to do. Okay? Now, if you live in one state and the person lives in one state and y'all fly and meet in a different state, I may call that a little bit differently because y'all cross country or whatever, but I'm not, our first date is just, would never be, let's fly to Hawaii. And nah, I don't know you like that. I can meet you in a mutual place with you and your friends come to Vegas. Me and my friends are coming to Vegas. We could kick it. We ain't together, just me. No, not gonna happen. But now it's took a twist into the plot. The plot has been twisted. So now there's a little circulation going on Twitter where the people or women are getting flown out or going on these vacations and they ain't having sex with you. Now listen, I'm not saying if you go on vacation with somebody or they fly you out that you have to have sex with them. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is, if you've been talking to this person for X amount of months and somewhere in the middle of it all, sex is going to get brought up or talked about in some form or fashion. So if you are going back and forth for X amount of days, weeks, months, and sex is getting brought up, and you're talking about what you'll do to a person, yada yada, so forth and so on, it's a pretty good chance that person is going to expect that to happen. And and this is the thing about going somewhere with somebody that you've never really been around. Like, you may get to, let's say y'all decide to go to Hawaii, right? And he pay for it, he fly you out, he get everything done, boom, you land in Hawaii. You ain't never met bro. Okay? And FaceTime is one thing, but people's mannerisms, the way they sleep, the way they eat, the way they kind of talk around other people, it could be unattractive. You feel me? And there's only so much you can get from telephone and text combos and DMs. You don't really get the essence of a person until you hang around them. You might not, y'all might land on Friday and y'all might land Thursday night. You feel me? And by Friday night, you may not like this motherfucker at all because it's just the way that it goes sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And excuse me. So all of that talking, men are pretty, what's the word for men? We are pretty, I don't want to say primitive, barbaric, maybe in our thought processing sometimes. So if we give off the hint that sex is on the agenda in some form of fashion, because you talk about it, or we talk about it, a nigga probably don't think it's cool to hit. I mean, that's not far-fetched out of the realm of reality that, you know, if we talking about this on a regular basis, this nigga might think it's cool. But that's the thing, you can't be leading people on either. So like I said, I'm not saying if you fly out that you have to do it. It's in the underlying subsection of the contract that if I fly out there with you or fly out to see you or whatever the case may be, that we banging. You know what I mean? But you can't get mad at somebody for thinking that that's gonna go down if you putting that on the table. That's like, talking about sex is almost like a natural thing. At some point, you're gonna do it. Somebody's gonna say something about a fat ass or sitting on faces or some shit on beards. It's gonna happen. It's just the way it is. But this is a sick era, man. This is an ill ass era to date in. It's hypersexual and it's hypersensitive, and I don't know how it became both at the same time, but it is both. It is hypersexual and hypersensitive. everybody is kind of thinking about sex, but if you think about it just a little too much to one person's liking, they are automatically overly offended. And it's crazy how it's like that now. You know what I'm saying? But it's good luck. Yeah, good luck, boy. Fly out though. The good old fly out, flew out. And most of the time, from the stories I've heard or seen, that the flyouts usually end up like that anyway. Now, them vacation first dates, I don't know, them might be a little different. Every story I've heard of those have been good, but, you know, motherfuckers be saying anything, majority of the time, just to get people to listen or pay attention. Speaking of listening and paying attention, alright, so let me just go ahead and do this. This one has been sitting in the vault for a minute, and I have been I've been attacked quite often by the female creature, by been calling me thick, and I feel some type of way about it. But I have just one story in particular I'm gonna tell. But this all started along. I don't know why. Women are disgusting. But anyway, perverts. So this was, I don't know. Maybe 2012, 13, somewhere around there. This was like 7 years, 7, 8 years ago. Less than 10, more than 5. So yeah, right around 7, 8 years ago. And so it's a hot day, and in the hood, you feel me? I got on some shorts and a wife beater, and I got my t-shirt like wrapped around my neck. You know, it's nice outside. You feel me? So I happened to be inside my grandmother's house at the time, and this girl I was talking to, you know, she was coming through, so she pulled up. So I come outside, whatever, and me and her just talking, you feel me? She's sitting in the car, I'm standing outside the car, and you feel me? At some point, had my, you know, your arms on the windowsill, and we talking, whatever. So this car drives past, right? This car drives past, and outside, you know, we pay attention. Damn, 90% of the cars that drive past, we got to pay attention to. We don't know if it's the police. We don't know if it's niggas. We don't know if it's other bras. We don't know what it is. So if a car coming up the street, we looking at it. So I turn, see the car go past, and out of my peripheral, you know, out of nigga side eye, I see the car brake hella hard. Skirt. Throw it in reverse. Rolls the window down. OG sticks her head out the window. Damn, you got hella ass. And smiles and rolls the window up and drives the fuck off. Now the young lady I'm in the car, or sitting in the car that I came outside to see, is on her back rolling, having the laugh of her life. I'm offended, number one. Okay? I'm not some piece, and I'll be looking at. You know, I shouldn't even told that story. Never gonna hear the end of it now. Never gonna. It's just bad, man. It's just bad. The New Orleans women calling me red bone, and this is y'all. This is getting out of line. All of this, you know, I don't understand why y'all are like that, but you know, I just don't get it. But yeah, that's the tale. Short and sweet. Short and sweet. There it is. Just niggas gotta relax, man. Like y'all got, y'all have to. Women have to relax, and that's just really how I feel. Damn, you got hella ass. It is funny though. I gotta admit, it is funny, but you know what? I didn't even see that in there. Since we were just on that vacation thing, let me bounce back. Let me double back on that one more time. How soon is it? See, I don't even know how I wrote that. Basically, the question is asking, at what point, at what time frame, or how soon is too soon to go on vacation with somebody? I guess when you comfortable enough being around them on a regular basis, like sleeping around them, you feel me? And you ain't necessarily got to be boyfriend and girlfriend or be moved in together, but if you coming through and spending the night and waking up there and, eating breakfast and shit and all that old good shit, I mean, you can do that in a matter of months. Maybe 3 or 4. You feel me? If you mean January, by April, you could probably do it. People be in a rush to do shit like that, but you take your time to do it the right way. I would think that would be a cool amount of time. 90 days. After that, give it 90 days, and after that, you can do what you want. So my last one here, I have this group of questions that Nick gave to me. Shout out to Nick. I'm gonna probably, next time I have him and probably Jay Had on here, I'm gonna bust these joints out. But I'm gonna every now and then just thump through them. But here's one that I really like. I'm gonna put a little asterisk, the little star thing, asterisk next to it, so I know that I used it. But the most outlandish thing you would buy if you hit the lotto tomorrow. Now, I've been saying this. I've been wanting this for 2 things I've always wanted. Both are solid gold. I want a pair of solid gold underwear, like boxer briefs. Solid gold. Now, I don't know if I would ever be able to wear them, but I just want a pair. I think I'd be the nigga with a pair of solid gold boxers. And I've always wanted a solid gold statue of myself wrestling a grizzly bear over a Jamba Juice. Like me and the grizzly, like locked in arms, and the Jamba Juice is right there on the floor. Yeah, that's real nigga shit right there. I would definitely cop that if I hit the lotto. And it's gold, so it's gonna cost it, but it's whatever, nigga. I got 300-400 million, nigga. Solid gold boxer briefs, solid gold image, trope statue of me wrestling a grizzly bear over a Jamba Juice. You feel me? And I don't really play the lotto like that, but if I ever so happen to run into some money, or you feel me, somebody hit the lotto and we, it ain't what you want. Don't pay my debt off. Don't buy me no house. Don't buy me no car. Solid gold boxer briefs. Oh, solid gold statue of me wrestling a grizzly bear over a Jamba Juice. Boom, there it is. And now you heard it. So, don't be surprised when you, feel me? Gave you the game right there. You asked, you received. Yeah, Teflon Don, man. Boy, did it to himself, didn't he? He done did it to himself. Yeah. I'm ready to get up out of here. What I got? Let me see. What I got in the vault. I'm going to give y'all one more for real, and then I'm gone. Okay? And there's another one I'm going to put out there for when I have somebody else on. Would you fuck with MySpace? No, I think, did I already have that conversation? Fuck, I'm gonna have it with myself. Would you fuck with MySpace if it came back right now? Your little top 5. I want to say me and Mo P had this conversation. Would you though? Oh, they looking for me. Would you though? Cause them tops was getting niggas in. I got in a lot of trouble over them top 5s, man. When that thing first hit, cause I was in player mode. You feel me? Back then, what was that MySpace? 2005, 2004. You know what? One thing about social media and me, a woman has always convinced me to get some form of social media. When Black Planet first hit, this girl at Cal State Hayward convinced me to get it. MySpace, Madonna convinced me to get that. Facebook, Jazz. Instagram, I think, was Jazz too. And Twitter was Teresa. And who convinced me to get Snap? I don't know, it's probably a woman too. But everyone, a woman. And every one of them that convinced me to get it was tripping on how I was moving on there. Every single one of them. Every time. It never failed. It never failed. But, yeah. MySpace had a nigga. And you could bring MySpace back now, man. I think it'd take off. You feel me? You could really just have your people, and you could post the music and all. Like, that'd be raw. It'd be dope if they brought that back. I wouldn't fuck with it though. Niggas ain't finna get me. No, sir. Nope. Not going down that road again. MySpace had me having problems. Big problems. You know what I'm saying? But I think it would be dope if they brought it back though. I definitely do. Or some variation of it. You feel me? I don't know. What, IG got that close friends, but I don't even be knowing I be in people close friends until you be looking at they, like, I just found out I was somebody close friends and I watch their story like damn near every day. I'm like, oh shit, I've been in here this whole time? Like, I didn't even know I was even, it's just that little green thing up there, you feel me? Twitter should do, Twitter already kind of got you can make your tweet for only people who reply to it, or you can only put it towards for a certain group, which is cool, I guess. It's like, you kind of, I guess they all trying to find their own ways of making the people that you really talk to the most, that, you feel me? And I was seeing somebody talk about how the Instagram timeline is, they don't get to see like their real friends or the people that they normally see. I had that same problem. I was following hella sports pages like ESPN, Sports Center, The Score, Bleacher Report, Sports Illustrated, all that. So my timeline was filled with nothing but like sports stuff because that's all they do is post. And once I got rid of them 2 days ago, I've been seeing hella people post now. Hella people. You feel me? It was to the point where I was starting to see like people that I normally like and follow and see their stuff like 2 days later. But now, since I done shook a bunch of them other pages, I get to see more people's stuff. So that might be an idea. Declutter it a little bit, get rid of some of them people or some of them pages that we be following, some of the celebrities who post all the time. You feel me? I think that's a cool way to do it. But anyway, man, a little bit of everything podcast. Absolutely wear a mask. It is still real. It is still going on. You know what I'm talking about? And I'll let y'all on the flip side. Peace.